Welcome, ladies and germs, people of all ages. I ain't got nothing. All right, that's how we open in the show. If you want to call it an open. So I got all these likes, and no one's in the chat. This is why I don't put up a notice that I'm coming on, because then I just go poof. But then YouTube doesn't tell me. So, but yes, I got this brilliant brainstorm of an idea, which I ain't gonna say about it because it could be like a multi-million-dollar idea. I don't think anybody done it on YouTube before. I got an idea of something I want to do. I don't even think they got the name. I don't even think they got the place. I don't even think they got the Now, I don't know how to do You heard it. I ain't heard shit. Oh, wait. You mean Shady Brady coming back? Please. Yeah, I ain't heard about that. What? About the Saints trying to trade for Deshaun Watson? Please. That asshole ain't going to play for the Saints. That ain't going to happen. So, any rumors you got? I'm glad Shady Brady is back with the sucking ears. I'm glad. I'm going to tell you why. Because we whooped the shit out of him. I hope he plays till he's 97 years old. That team is garbage. Garbage. G-A-R-Bage. I'm glad he came back. Hell, shit, that's 2 wins right there. We beat the living piss out of the Buccaneers every time we play them. Tom Brady gets his ass handed to him. So, that is actually an omen right there. Now, I think he announced it because of March Madness. LSU was supposed to get a 5th seed, but of course they fired Will Wade, so they dropped LSU to 6th. I'm even surprised that LSU was actually still in the tournament. I thought the athletic director would have said, nope, you can't play this year, like he generally does, with every other. LSU committed so many mass penalties lately. I'm surprised Zanron ain't here telling me about cheating and shit. I think I done told him too many times that Stafford sucks ass. He might believe it now. I don't know. YouTube took away 10 subscribers from me yesterday. 10. Minus 10. Then again, people might actually unsubscribe. Who fucking knows anymore, I don't really know. Nobody really knows in this universe anyway. But I have an idea that I'm going to do. And I don't think anybody's thought of it on YouTube yet, the way I thought of it. But I don't know. How? Hella fun, though. I did a live stream. I woke up the next day. It said minus 10. All these other channels, there are channels that grow. All these other grow channels, they're always gaining. I'm always losing. Twisted Tips is always losing. I don't understand it. Stacks and stuff is always. I don't understand what in the blue hell that these people are doing right that we're doing wrong. I don't get it. I have no idea. Every time I do a live stream or drop a video, I automatically drop minus 1. I mean, unless, YouTube can't count. So maybe if someone subscribes, they're counting them as plus 6. I don't know. I mean, the algorithm is shot to hell. But, yeah. But I saw this nonsense about the Saints trying to trade for Deshaun Watson. I don't want that asshole on my team. The hell, he ain't no good. Shit, he's gonna be in jail. He's gonna be in prison anyway. Why the hell I want him on my team? I understand he's like 24 years old. He ain't played in 2 years. At this point in time, I'd rather have Jameis on the team. I mean, good Lord, you only gonna pay Jamie Winston. I mean, with Deshaun Watson, you're gonna give up the farm. You're gonna have to trade the Texans like 3 number 1s, 4 number 2s. You're gonna have to give up half the goddamn team. Although the Panthers want Deshaun Watson too. Maybe that's why the Saints want him. I mean, good Lord. If Deshaun Watson, Deshaun Watson had his criminal charges dropped. I don't know how. I mean, he literally got like 28 or 32 women complaining against him. So I don't know. I'm sure he's been working out and shit, but I mean, nah, he just nah. And a new coach, Dennis Allen. New coaches want their quarterbacks. They don't want to have the quarterback from the previous. They want to have their quarterback. It makes sense. I get it. Dennis Allen wants his quarterback. He wants to put a stamp on everything, but we ain't mortgaging the future for fucking Deshaun Watson. I'm sorry. I don't care if he's Jesus. He didn't do shit with the Texans. Now, granted, the Texans are a bad organization. He's not worth the baggage. Personally, I hope he goes to like the Panthers and we beat the piss out. I mean, all these good quarterbacks come to the NFC South and we beat the piss out of them. So, ain't nothing new. But I got to check out the women's bracket. I think LSU was picking number 3 in the women's side. I know LSU men got 6th seed, and quite honestly, I don't I don't know what the hell LSU is going to do in the tournament. I don't know. I mean, they'll beat I think we play in Utah State in the first round or one of those teams. I don't know. We'll beat them. But round 2, 6-11 seed plays the 2-15 generally, I think, or the 3-14. I don't remember the bracket lined up in front of me. I don't have it. But hopefully other schools, maybe UNO got into one of those other teams. Maybe, Tulane's got a losing record, but they still could have got somewhere. I'm really surprised that the athletic director just didn't say, nope, we're not going to the tourney. I mean, with LSU football at 5-5, I don't think we would have made a bowl game anyway. So he probably just, took the shot at that. But the athletic director knew damn well that we were going to go so. But it was just like when Ed Orgeron passed, we handed it off to this dude, interim head coach, LSU, laid an egg. The interim head coach, LSU basketball, some black guy. I don't know who he is. Never heard of him before. He's like the 15th assistant. He ain't going to do shit with LSU. The players, why would the players want to play? And then all the good players we signed for next year, are they going to stay? Fuck no. And Will Wade's going to get another job somewhere. I mean, shit, he's going to probably coach Georgia. This ain't going to bother Will Wade in the least, unless the NCAA drops a show clause on him. I don't know how LSU's going to get out of this shit, but they're probably going to get banned from the NCAA tournament next year, probably. I mean, I don't know. They got so many violations against them. It's like, good Lord. And the thing is, this happened 3 years ago. Will Wade was allowed to keep his job for 5 years, knowing he did this shit. Wiretapped, FBI, knowing he did this shit. And he was still allowed to keep his job for 5 years. So, that's amazing. I mean, they might as well they should have just let him damn coach the tournament. What the hell? It's not going to change anything. The last time they suspended him 2 or 3 years ago, we went to the tournament. Bloop! Got the shit kicked out. LSU's not going anywhere. I'd be surprised. I'd really be surprised. They might win in the first round. I don't see them going past that. If they're not going to play good for Will Wade, how the hell are they going to play good for this guy, Kevin, whatever his name is, Brickleberry, or I don't know. This guy's got a weird last name. I don't even know. Guy's just like I don't even know at this point. So we shall see, I guess. But I should have named this chat Tom Brady sucks. But we all know that he ain't doing nothing. But the Saints are gonna get under the salary cap, and then they're gonna trade the farm. I mean, if you're gonna trade for a quarterback, you might as well trade for like Aaron Rodgers or somebody like that. The Texans want too much. Is Deshaun Watson worth the trouble? Hell no. You put Deshaun Watson in New Orleans, you know that some bitch is going to be in the French court every night. You know damn well what's going to happen. This guy's got a history with women. So, I mean, man. Well, he didn't want to stay with the Bears anyway. He wanted to get the hell out. I mean, the Raiders gave up a shitload of draft picks. You might as well. I mean, it gets to the point where the player looks at it and he's like, okay, I wasted 4 years of my life. I need to move on. Why the heck, why he thought the Raiders were going to do better, I have no idea. I don't know, but a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, I have an idea I want to do on YouTube. I'm going to make it under a different account, though. I ain't going to put it on this one, but I have an idea. And maybe it'll take off. Maybe it won't. I don't know. But, I got to talk to Twisted Tips about that. Brady back. Really? That's old news. That is old news. Yeah, Brady's back because he wanted to get his ass beat by the Saints two more times. That's why he's back. Brady can't take enough ass whooping. So, well, Ben, it was your fault that he got traded in the first place. You gave him bad gree-gree. Bad jubu-hubu. Jubu said, I do it myself. I don't know what. Never met this person what. I met who. I don't know about what. Yeah, who gives a shit about Tom Brady? I don't. That's right. Tom Brady could clone himself and play every position for Tampa Bay, and they still wouldn't win a lick of shit. Of course you're going to get in the playoffs because, shit. The NFC, who are you going to beat in the NFC, really? But they got the Saints going to play the Bengals in London, for Christ's sakes. Go to a Tampa Bay game, take footage of it on YouTube, post it on YouTube, and say, this is Shady Brady getting his ass whooped. That's what should be posted. I don't even know Tampa Bay's schedule this year, and I can care less. Tampa Bay ain't got nobody worth a shit anyways. As soon as Tom Brady retired, they were talking shit about him. They were like, he's no god, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, he's like, I'm back, bitches. I want to see what they're saying now about him. Oh, we didn't mean that. We all, he's still under contract. Tom Brady was still under contract. $10.4 million. It was dead money. Now, they got to pay that man $10.4 million. You can tag me in it. I don't care. Shit, maybe it'll get me more viewers. My channel's basically dead anyway. It's almost buried. YouTube saw to that. I don't know. Yeah, that dude paid $558,000 for Tom Brady's last football. Bet you he's happy right now. He's like, fuck, this thing's useless. He might as well punt that fucking thing in the backyard and bury it. Yeah, you can't forget about Tom Brady. He's like the zombie that just doesn't want to, It's funny. The MLB lockout lasted 99 days. Tom Brady's retirement lasted exactly 99 days. Almost the same, if not the same. Tom Brady's like, I want to hang out with my kids. And his kids were like, man, fuck you. We don't want nothing to do with you. Even his own kids don't want to hang out with him. That's why he came back. His wife's like, yeah, go play football. The kids don't want nothing to do with you. That's why he's playing till he's 97. Shit. Hey, the Saints are getting ready to have a good year. I'm telling you, we make a few good picks. Boom, Super Bowl. What we need to do is get rid of Andres Pete, get rid of that baggage. The Saints are $78 million under the cap. Guess what? Boom, Saints got salary cap room now. Mickey Loomis is doing what he does best. He Loomises around. How else are you going to have all this collateral to go get Deshaun Watson? I don't know. I would give up anyone that sucks to get Deshaun Watson. I don't know who sucks on the Saints team that's still standing, other than Andres Pete, because he fucking sucks. I'd trade Michael Thomas too, because I don't know what his value is right now. Just throw his ass in there. You know, I mean, I don't see the Saints, you know. Maybe. I don't care if it's a groundhog. Shit, Tom Brady's 93 years old. Look what the hell he did. Shit, Drew Brees might come out of retirement and say, hold my beer, bitch. Shit. The Texans want like 2 number 1s, 2 number 2s, and like 18 players. The Texans want too much shit. They want half the fucking team. They think Deshaun Watson is God. Deshaun Watson is an overrated, what's his name that plays for Baltimore? That dude. Can't think of his name right now. It'll come back to me later. You know, Deshaun Watson ain't done much of shit. And he's worth too much trouble. Nobody wants him. You know, all of a sudden the Dolphins want him. Now the Dolphins are like, no, we're good. Newsmaniac. I need some coins, sir. Maple syrup. Somebody told me they were drinking a maple syrup tree today. I'm pretty sure I heard that right. They were tapping a maple syrup tree. Yeah, the official soft drink of Canada is maple syrup. You know, you put a little bit of sweetener in there and boom! You could drink that stuff till the cows come home. Throw some honey in there and then mix it around and, you know, all that good stuff. I don't know. I didn't really have a topic. I was just freelancing it and just, you know. A couple of chats ago, somebody told me, somebody was mentioning about not Elvis the person, but Elvis not Elvis the chatter in here, but Elvis. They were saying Elvis isn't alive anymore. I said, yes, he is. He comes in my chat all the time. Fortunately, he didn't come in my chat the time I needed him. I was like, watch, you'll see. Elvis will be in my chat. You'll see. And I'm trying to remember what's his name. Yeah, hey Elvis, you know that time a couple of weeks ago we were talking about deafness and we were just messing around? Well, somebody else came into my chat and thought they were talking. I thought that I was talking about them, which I obviously was not because it's 2 different people. And so somebody that did follow me unfollowed me because they thought I was talking about them. And I said, no, I'm not talking about you. I was mentioning about how deafness doesn't get jokes. It's not anything negative. He was on somebody's channel yesterday or today, and I was watching him. You know, it got to a point where I was like, I got to divide my time up. So I'm only going to go in certain chats. I'm betting schemes. I'm not into those chats. I'm not into auctions. I'm not into other stuff. Divide my time equally. Yes. But I have an idea on what I want to do. I'm gonna set up an account and I'm gonna do this and that. Yeah. The funny part is, Elvis, this person that came into my chat, I wasn't even talking about them, but they thought I was. And I clearly you remember Elvis, I clearly said deafness 45. That's who we were talking about. And we wasn't even talking bad. Well, somebody else came in my chat and thought I was talking about them. And I said, no, I'm not talking about you. I didn't even mention that person's name. And it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, you know, you can't say potatoes anymore. You say potatoes, it's tomatoes. You say potatoes, it's bananas. I don't know. So yeah, that dude got mad and took me off his list and then blocked me and I don't know, weird shit. And I'm like, okay, what the hell? I'm like, all right, whatever, dude. You know, not gonna faze me. You know, like losing me is actually gonna give a shit. You know, so that's when you know people got ego trips. Seriously. It's just weird. A person that came in my chat like maybe 3 times ever. Maybe 3 times. But I've been in their live streams like all the time. So It is weird. It is what it is, but it's just totally. There ain't many people from the card community that actually still come in my chat. There's a few, but it ain't many. Other than Woot Woot. Yeah. You remember? Like, I don't know. You can't please everybody, so don't try. Well, I know Deafness don't come in here anymore because I haven't seen him in forever. I go in his chat and he don't even really say hi anymore. I mean, he's busy staring at the screen thinking about who he's going to pick for draft picks and shit, so I don't even know. He doesn't get anybody's humor. That's not talking bad. That's just the general idea. That's just how it is. I mean, that's just how it is. So I find it kind of funny that person unfollowed me and stuff, and I'm like, I wasn't even mentioning you. I just find it really funny that someone gets pissed and I wasn't even talking about that person at all. So, it's funny. It is really funny. It's like if I went in someone's chat and I thought they were talking about something and I was like, wait a minute. I'd be like, hey, what's, you come into a chat, you listen, you might hear something, you think, okay, maybe they're saying something. I don't know. It is wacky. It is too wacky. I mean, it's fine, whatever, anyway, because that particular channel is a Karen channel anyway. I'm not talking about Deafness. I'm not even mentioning this person's name, but that channel is a Karen channel. Me, I. So, he waited for March Madness. He waited. They know how to grab the headlines. Aaron Rodgers said today or yesterday he was coming back with Green Bay. They wait until, they want to steal the March Madness theme. I'm glad Brady's coming back. The Saints will beat the shit out of him again. Somebody made a meme on Twitter. It's SpongeBob, and it's one of the green fish, and he goes, "Old man, you haven't learned your lesson yet? How many times do we got to teach you?" I mean, that's fine. We can beat the shit out of Shady Brady 2 more times. I'm good with that. I'm good. I'm perfect. Hey, he ain't beat us ever. He never will. The only thing I don't like is Dennis Allen is not technically the defensive coordinator anymore. We have a new defensive coordinator, which, in my opinion, DA should have just stuck being defensive coordinator and head coach. But I knew all along DA was going to be the head coach. I mean, he was the obvious successor. He was the family branch tree, because if you would have let him go, but then they just promoted his defensive assistant. Actually, two defensive assistants have the co-defensive coordinator title now for the Saints. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. But they've been with the Saints a few years. We only lost, I think, one assistant. It's pretty much Sean Payton's staff still intact. I think we only lost one person, and I think he went to a college team. But I think just about everyone else stuck. Pete Carmichael stayed. Pete Carmichael staying was big because he was the offensive guru. He's the one that made Peyton. With him and Peyton there, that's why, the Saints are going to be good. We just need 2 factors, a quarterback and a wide receiver. We get those. Well, the Saints should draft receiver in the 1st round, 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, 7th round, and possibly 8th round. And then free agent. I mean, if they really want to save money, just pay Jameis like $5 million and say, all right, giddy up, because it doesn't make sense to trade the farm for Deshaun Watson. It does not. I'd rather give Jameis $15 million and see what he can do. I mean, he was doing good last year. The only problem is, do not start Jameis Winston against the Bucs. We could put Taysom in there. I mean, shit. We beat the Buccaneers last year with Trevor Siemian, and Taysom Hill. Yeah, the team was basically, the Saints was completely injured last year, and we still almost made the playoffs. You know, if it wasn't for that piece of shit Matthew Stafford, we would have made the playoffs, and I guarantee the Saints would have won the Super Bowl. No doubt in my mind. Because Matthew Stafford would not have went to the Super Bowl. I mean, there are actually rumors that the Saints want to get Jimmy Garoppolo, which, he fucking sucks. He couldn't do shit with the Niners. Defense wins championships. You know, that's the whole motto. Anybody could have won with the Rams this year. You know, like the 2000 Ravens. Trent Dilfer won because they had a hell of a defense. Anybody could have been the quarterback of the Rams. You could have put your Garoppolo on there. They would have did something. You know, but Will Lutz comes back, our kicker. Michael Thomas comes back. Except they don't trade his ass. I would. I'd trade his ass. I mean, he ain't played in a year and a half, basically. I trade his ass and get a banana sandwich. I get a can of tuna fish. I get a 6-pack. Jimmy Garoppolo, they're talking about his record's like 37-13. He's won 2 Super Bowls. He won 2 Super Bowls. The last I heard, Jimmy Garoppolo was a backup to Tom Brady. And then when he did get the 49ers to the Super Bowl, he got the shit kicked out of him. So you can't tell me Jimmy Garoppolo won 2 Super Bowls. Come on now. He was in 2 Super Bowls. He wasn't the starter in 2 Super Bowls. He was the backup. He was the poor man's Taysom. Yes, I said that. Jimmy Garoppolo is the poor man's Taysom. Yes, indeed. Yeah, he led the 49ers. I mean, he played like shit and still led the 49ers to the NFC Championship game. Why? Because the 49ers have a hell of a defense. That's why. So for someone to sit here, and I don't like Matthew Stafford. I'm just pissed he couldn't throw that one goddamn interception that we needed him to throw. You know, one damn interception. So, Jimmy Garoppolo is only like 27 or 20. He ain't retiring. He'll probably play another 10 years. Some stupid-ass team is going to give him a shitload of money and think he's God. The 49ers want to trade. The 49ers think they can get like 3 number ones for him. And, you know, there is a team out there that's stupid enough to do that, like the Panthers or the Bears or the Lions or somebody. There is a team out there that's stupid enough to fucking trade for him, too. So, that is the thing. You know. So, I don't know in that situation. We'll have to see. As long as the Saints draft somebody good. I don't know who. We need a. I don't even know who's eligible in the draft. Maybe Dennis Allen will draft all LSU. Personally, if we're going to trade for Deshaun Watson, we might as well trade for Joe Burrow. Because you're going to give about the same. You're going to give the farm for Deshaun Watson. You might as well give the farm up for Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase. The Bengals, they're not going to pay Joe Burrow. They're not going to pay this. Mobile quarterbacks don't win championships. They really don't. Yeah, they're flashy. But when it comes down to playoff experience, you got to stay in the pocket. I mean, I'm not saying you can't run. You know, Joe Burrow should have won a Super Bowl this year. Joe Burrow is actually like really, really awesome. Joe Burrow runs when he has to. The definition of a quarterback is stay in the pocket as long as you can, throw the ball. If you have to run, if they want to give you the run and you're mobile, take it. You can't be, what's his name? Why am I drawing a blank? You know, the Ravens quarterback, Joe Blow. I'm drawing a blank here. I know the man's name, but I can't think of it. You know, yeah, the Ravens get there and they do all this shit good, and all of a sudden they hit the playoffs and he sucks in the playoffs because he can't fucking throw. A quarterback should not be running for 1,500 yards every goddamn season. And his name will come back to me. You probably say it before. I don't know why I have a blank. I'll be like, shit, that's his name. But, I mean, that's how Jameis got hurt. He was running and they hit him from behind. They fucking twisted his head around, and they never called a penalty for that shit either, which is beyond me, because I do not understand how the hell Tampa did not get penalized for that damn play. I don't get it. Oh, Lamar Jackson, him. Yeah, they say Lamar Jackson's awesome. Well, he can't do shit, obviously. He gets in the playoffs, and he gets his ass beat. He had 1,200 yards, 1,500 yards, whatever. So I don't know. Elvis said it, Jackson. Jimmy Jackson. I don't know. Lamar Jackson, yeah. I just said it. Yeah, Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Jackson, whatever his name is. You know? I mean, I don't know. But whoever the Saints get as quarterback, they need a wide receiver. So, I mean, even with every single goddamn, well, most of the running quarterbacks do have bad accuracy. That's why they run. Look at Randall Cunningham. He ran the shit out of everything. He could not fucking throw. It wasn't until he went to the Vikings that he actually said, hey, I'm 36 years old. I need to stop this running shit. I can't run anymore. I need to throw the fucking football. And then what happened? Randall Cunningham stayed in the pocket. He threw for 4,000 yards, and he almost led the Vikings to the Super Bowl. There you go. Lamar Jackson just needs to mature. He needs to, okay, I can still run, but I should pass because I'm a quarterback. There's nothing wrong with running, but you don't need to run 30 times a game. That's why you got running backs. That's why you got wide receivers. Most of the running quarterbacks suck as far as accuracy. I don't know. Mahomes is decent enough, but yeah. But before Cunningham went to the Vikings, all he fucking did was run because Buddy Ryan told him, "Hey, you don't need to pass." His coaches were like, "You don't need to pass. Run the fucking." Buddy Ryan was like, "Dude, run the ball 50 times. We'll fucking win," and they did. But what happened when they got in the playoffs? Cunningham got the shit kicked out of him because he couldn't fucking find anyone open. He was throwing interceptions. He even Randall Cunningham will tell you. I saw a YouTube video when he retired and he came back. He's like, I'm 35 or 34 years old, whatever he was. He goes, I can't run as good as I used to. My knees hurt, blah, blah, blah. He figured it out. He's like, hey, I need to just throw it. I got Randy Moss. I got Chris Carter. Why the fuck do I need to run? You know, with the Eagles, he had Chris Carter for a little bit, but he didn't have that many good receivers with the Eagles. With the Vikings, he had Moss, he had Carter, he had Jake Reed, I think was still there. He's like, why the fuck do I got to run? All I really got to do is throw the ball, let Moss get it. And what happened? They went like 15-1. I think it was the year they went 15-1 or 14-2, and they got to I think that was the year they went to the championship game. You know, a quarterback is only as good as his receivers. You know, of course, Drew Brees made his receivers. Anytime he threw the ball, he made a receiver. I guarantee if Drew Brees would have played last year, he would have made those receivers we had a household name. I mean, Drew Brees single-handedly made Michael Thomas the best wide receiver in the league a couple of years ago. In the league, 150 receptions. Nobody's going to get to that status again. Yeah, Denny Green passed away a few years ago. Yeah, I remember him. We thought who they thought they were, and we let them off the hook. I remember that Arizona press conference. He got pissed. He was pissed. Denny Green was a good coach. Denny Green came from the Bill Walsh family coaching tree. You know, him, Holmgren, Gruden, all of those, they came from the Bill Walsh family tree, coaching tree. But yeah, basically you need a quarterback that knows when to run and knows when to, can throw the football with at least 60% accuracy. And then when they don't have someone open, know when to run and when not to run. Lamar Jackson's going to figure it out one of these days, and he'll probably get a Super Bowl ring. Baltimore's still good. You just can't run the ball 40 times as a quarterback. I mean, you go look at Lamar Jackson's stats. He had 1,200 yards rushing 2 years ago. He had 1,000 yards the year before. The year before that, he had A quarterback should not have 1,000 yards rushing every fucking year. You know. Denny Green didn't win a Super Bowl. Now, he was in a Super Bowl with the 49ers as an assistant. He was a good coach. He passed away too early, though. I think he was like in his 50s. He died of a heart attack or something. He was a passionate coach. I think the Vikings fired him. They should have kept him around. They fired him too early. That's why the Vikings still suck to this day. They got rid of Denny Green, and then boo, the franchise just went in the toilet. They haven't won shit since. I mean, because you got that coach now who doesn't know what the hell he's doing. I mean, you got Justin Jefferson, probably one of the greatest wide receivers in the game right now, and they still can't fucking get to the playoffs. So I don't fucking know. You got Kirk Cousins who throws the ball. I don't even know. Kirk Cousins I don't know. One of these days, Kirk Cousins will be good. When? I don't know. I'll have to ask Stoney05 about we call him, well, you don't go to his Twitch channel, but he doesn't want to do YouTube. I keep telling him you should do a YouTube because there are Vikings fans on YouTube that will not go to Twitch. No, that Stoney05 calls Kirk Cousins Burt Cousins because he has not earned the name Kirk. That's it. That's his. If you type #Burt, #Burt, that's what pops up. It's like you can't even say Kirk Cousins in his chat. He's like, Burt. That's his alter ego. And that's from Stoney05 saying it. He's a kick. I keep trying to get him on YouTube. He just doesn't want to do YouTube. I'm like, dude, just make a YouTube and put your clips on there. You don't have to stream live. Just put your clips on YouTube. I said, I know Vikings fans. I can get you some Vikings fans. There we go. I had to approve that. See? Ben Simmons knows what I'm talking about. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. I think the Vikings will make the playoffs next year. I mean, are they going to win the division? No. Not as long as Aaron Rodgers is there. I think the Vikings can make the playoffs. I think everyone in the NFC Central can make the playoffs. Except the freaking Lions, because they suck. Everybody knows that. The Packers can. The Packers will make it. I think the Bears can make the playoffs if they get a couple of good players. I think the Vikings can make the playoffs. The Lions will go probably like 3-13 again. And, they suck. The Lions will never go anywhere because they're the Lions. You got an owner that don't give a shit about their team. It's just a general idea. But yeah, the Saints got to play the Bengals in London. And then, what is it about baseball? Baseball and the CBA bargaining agreement said they're going to start playing games in Paris and Tokyo. Well, Tokyo they've been, but they're going to start playing baseball, Major League actual games in Paris, London, maybe Pakistan. I don't really know. All these weird-ass countries. I don't get it. We'll have to see what the draft holds. Saints draft, I think, like 23rd or 22nd, or I don't know. I don't think they're going to keep it. I just do not want to see Mickey Loomis give up the farm for Deshaun. I'm going to be – you thought I was pissed when we signed Jameis. I'm going to blow a gasket if we give up like 4 number 1 draft picks for a fucking quarterback who's going to be sitting in prison. Yeah, he got the criminal charges dismissed. But goddamn well, Roger Goodell, if he goes to the Saints, absolutely fucking well Roger Goodell is going to suspend Deshaun Watson for the entire season. You know it, and I know it. There's no chance in hell he's playing this year. Not a chance. I don't see it happening. They're going to suspend his ass. I mean, I'd honestly be surprised if he doesn't get suspended. But I would think right now the Saints' best option would be re-signing Jameis and just drafting another quarterback, trading Ian Book, because obviously he's not the answer. Or maybe they keep him. I don't know. His second year. Draft a quarterback that's sort of decent. I don't know who, or if you're gonna, wait for the waivers to come out and then claim someone. But I think the best option for the Saints is to re-sign Jameis, give him a couple $10 million. He's injured. Hey, we'll give you a 1-year deal. See what you can do. Or Jameis might just say, fuck it, I'm going somewhere else. And then we'll be like, see ya. I would solve that problem right there. At least we know Jameis won't go back to Tampa. I wouldn't be surprised if Jameis signs with the Panthers. And then you would actually have Jameis and Cam Newton on the same team. That'd be really weird. Because I don't know. And then Jameis would have to sit there and teach Cam Newton how to hold a football. that would be hilarious. It's like, okay, Cam, I know you're like 4 years older than me, but this is how we play football. We throw the ball forward. We don't throw it backwards. We don't throw it to the other team. We don't sit there and fumble the football and just walk away and laugh. We don't do that. This is not the Super Bowl. And Panthers fans still kiss his ass. After what he did in the Super Bowl, and they still kiss his ass. I mean, that play reminded me of Aaron Brooks. Good Lord. I hate to say Aaron Brooks' name. That was pre-Drew Brees. Aaron Brooks was the last quarterback we had before we got the GOAT. Aaron Brooks would sit there, throw the ball backwards, and start laughing on the sidelines. Like, oh, okay, I didn't, Like, what the fuck? As soon as we got rid of him, he disappeared. We got rid of him. He signed with the Raiders. You never heard from him again. He was the less talented Michael Vick. We got Michael Vick's leftover genetic crap. I don't know what to say. Just imagine if the Saints would have had Michael Vick. That would have been something. Cam Jordan looks like a goddamn Teletubby. And he thinks he knows everything about football. Shit, when Bill Belichick thinks you're a problem, then, Bill Belichick will sign anyone. When Bill Belichick tells you to shut the hell up and you don't listen, then obviously you're not going to listen to anyone. They were actually thinking that the Saints would sign Cam Newton. No. Hey, Twisted Tips. He's twisted. He's tips. I posted a message for you on the Twatter thingamajig. Whenever you want to check that message thingamajig out. But Michael Vick got the shit kicked out of us. Michael Vick could have been in the Hall of Fame very easily if he didn't fool around with dogs. Michael Vick could have been the first quarterback with 10,000 rushing yards and 34,000 passing yards. I don't know. Hardcore Copper. I'm sorry, I messed your name up. How you doing today? Yeah, I have an idea, Twisted. I ain't saying an idea about this. I have an idea. And I think this is an idea that's going to work. Ironically, that video that I have that says Humping Pillows on there, I keep getting 12, 15, 20 views a day from that. And I'm like, well, who's really watching that? Because they're actually watching half the video. And I tracked it down to a site that, I don't know, somebody might have posted the video on a site, which is really weird. And I'm like, so I went on his site, and I'm like, trying to figure out, I don't know. It's just somebody from that site keeps watching it. So it's really weird. It's just some chat site. And I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. But it's funny because that video averages about 32 minutes watch time. So apparently someone's sitting there and watching it for 32 minutes, which is good. But if I ever get monetized, I'm obviously going to change that name of that title. I'm going to take out the Humping Pillows. I'm just going to put Chat XW QPR, whatever. I'm just going to make up a name because obviously that's the YouTube hit. But glad you're doing well, Hardcore Copper. I don't keep messing that name up. I was in somebody's chat today and I fell asleep. I was in Copper Stream and I fell asleep because he was in my live stream last night and the night before, and he was doing his auction and he was doing his giveaways, and I fell asleep and I woke up. I think his stream's over by now. This was like 2:00. I don't know if he's streaming. Okay. I don't know why I have a phrase with that, but yeah. I got to do a video about this. I actually found a big score at the Coinstar today. I found a lot of coins. A lot of coins. Some of them are really crusty, though. So I don't want to clean them. But a lot of them are zinc, and they're all, you know how you Coinstar, you got the ones sticking together. But I found like 2 or 3 really good, decent. Nothing... I think there might be a silver dime in it. I'm not quite sure. It's stuck together to a penny. Oh. Really? I thought you can have 2 accounts on I thought you can have 2 accounts on one email. Lick 'em. Yeah, I don't know. Well, it's actually got a Prey pendant in one of them. And then I got a Chuck E. Cheese token. I think there's a couple of euros. I just glanced at it. I looked at this and I said, oh, Chuck E. Cheese. Okay. But, yeah. I haven't found anything in the Coinstar for it. It was like 11 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, holy shit. And I just grabbed everything. I'm like, whoa. Probably a good $2 and change. Most of it's all corroded, so obviously it's zinc. I think I saw a Wheatie in there. I was going to do a video. I'll probably do a video in the morning. Before I go to work and post it. You know, that way I can get my 20 views. You know, because I'm not going to sit here and edit stuff out. You know, I'll get my mandatory 20 views. YouTube will get me like 10 views in the first 5 minutes, and then it'll just, boop, the video dies. And, yes. But anyway, okay. 40,000 views on, really? Oh. My friend's got like 6 YouTube channels, and it's all on the same email. So I thought you had to make it different. I thought you could do another channel under the same email. I don't know. I mean, I do have another email address, but I haven't used it for God knows how long. But I don't know. How'd you get... Hey, Barbara D, how you doing? How did you get 40,000 views in 1 week? I haven't gotten 40,000 views in 3.5 years. But I did actually delete about 25 videos yesterday. So I deleted a bunch of older videos that don't have no reference to anything. You know, like people that ain't even on YouTube anymore. Shout out videos, which has no reference anymore. No one's going to go back and watch that video from 4 years ago to a shout out. So I actually deleted something like 25 videos, 24, something like that. There was a YouTuber that actually made a video, and he said, I deleted 26 videos and got like 400,000 views. Maybe I should do a video about that. I deleted 25 videos, and here's why. Not that anyone's going to watch it, but I'm just trying to figure out ideas here. But yes, I have an idea. I don't want to do it on this channel. I want to make up another channel. Actually, I might be able to do it under my friend's old email account. My friend's got that old dead what you call it? I don't know how to edit and stuff, but I don't know how to do any of that crap. I don't want to be like Stacks and freaking do a 5-hour edit to get 20 views. I can get 20 views on my own perfectly. Yeah. But that live stream I did, the Humping Pillows thing, the one I tagged you in, it's got 700 and something views on it. It literally gets 15 views a day. And I know why, because I did the search. But see, this is what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to let that sucker keep getting 15, 20 views a day. And if I ever hit 4K between now and then, I'm just going to, but right before, if I hit the monetization, I'm just going to change the name of that video. That way YouTube can't tell me, oh, that video's got bad. No, well, I don't have the title in it anymore, you see? Something about that word that people just look at YouTube, if I don't know why. Like, 90% of the traffic on that one video comes from that phrase. And it's weird. So I checked it tonight, and I got like 780 something views on that one video, and 600 and something of them or after. That's the one where I got you tagged in. You know, the one that says whatever. I don't have a video that's got 10,000 views in it. My shorts got 4,000 something. No, I looked it up, and I looked up where it's coming from, and it's this website I'd never heard from before. And the funny part is I don't have that video embedded. I took all the stuff off. They can't sample it. They can't copy it. You know, but obviously people have their ways. So it says on there, okay, most traffic, and it says YouTube search, but then I went under external, and it was a website. So I went on the website, and it's a Japanese website, which makes no sense. It's a chat room. It's a Japanese website. So I went on there, and I'm like, okay, I'm just looking around. It's just like a normal dating chat site. So I'm like, how in the hell would they have my video play? I don't know. It's weird. Barbara, I got about 30 mods on my channel. Just they never show up. Most of my mods never show up anymore, other than Twisted and maybe Steph. That's about it. I have at least 30 mods. Well, actually, I'm down to like 15. They just never show up. And that's the thing I got to do. I got to take them off. If they're never here, then why are they mine? You know, obviously we can't have a George situation happen again. That'll never happen again. You know, 51,000. Yeah, that night I got hacked. I had like 15 mods in my chat that night, and not a goddamn one of them did anything. So I got rid of most of them. I said, y'all ain't gonna do one damn thing. Y'all see this shit going on in chat. You're not gonna do a damn thing about it. Why the hell are you mods? You know, mods are there to protect the chat. Makes sense. I made Scotty a mod. Well, I made Scotty a mod because he had to drop his link. So, yeah. But yeah, I have an idea on something I want to do, but I don't want to do it on my account. I want to make a second account. I have an idea, like a comedy series I want to do, and I'm not going to give any ideas away because I know there are YouTubers that do it. But I was brainstorming about this. I was, you know what? I guarantee you, because really all I got to do is get 1,000 subs on that, which is not too hard. It's not too hard to get that, honestly. I mean, anybody can get 1,000 subs. It's not that difficult. You know, not really difficult anymore. You just got to get to 4,000 watch hours, which obviously, and you know, YouTube's actually pushed that number up. They just didn't tell anybody. I heard it was 10,000 watch hours now, but they don't tell anybody. They really don't, because when they change their TOS, they don't tell nobody about nothing. That's the problem. Twitch, at least on Twitch, you know all the rules. YouTube, you don't know any rules. You have to guess. And if you're not monetized, you don't even matter. And people go, oh, that's not true. Well, think about it. If you're not monetized, then why would YouTube actually give a rat's ass about you? You know, you can't even contact YouTube unless you're monetized. You can't email them. There's no phone number. You know, think about that for a minute. You can't even put in a complaint against someone. Someone hacks your channel or deletes does something to you. YouTube don't care. They can care less about that shit. So if you're monetized, they actually do care because that's when they're making money off of you. Then that's when they go, wait a minute, let's take care of this problem. You can actually talk to someone online. If you're not monetized, you can't talk to anyone. There's no phone number. They ignore your emails. You don't matter. That's why YouTube is dying slowly. I don't know what's going to overtake it. TikTok, I don't fool with TikTok. Twitch, I mean, I haven't done Twitch in a while. Although I should, because people keep asking me to do more Twitch streams. I should actually focus more on Twitch because I'm actually monetized, affiliated on Twitch. I can actually make money on that platform. Stupid me can't make anything on this. Probably never will. I don't get the view rate. And Obviously, I don't have to sit here and tell, Twisted, you know about this. I don't have to tell you because you've done videos on it in the past. You only get like 7 cents every 10,000 views anyway. You're not making any money. Everybody knows how you make money on YouTube is merchandise and third-party sponsors. You're not going to, AdSense don't pay you a damn dime. And I find it really ironic that video you did, they were running porn ads on that video, literally, but they wouldn't monetize you for that video, but they were running porn ads on your channel. Now think about that for a minute. I'm like, because I got the proof, because I was sitting here watching this, and I was like, what the hell is this? They're running ads. They're running ads on your channel that is against their own TOS, but they won't pay you for it. So I think they were running erectile dysfunction videos or whatever the hell it was. And I'm like, why am I watching a 4-minute video? I'm sitting here watching it just because, hey, I'm supporting you, thinking, all right, well, you're going to get paid for it. And you didn't even get monetized for that damn video. I sat here and wasted 4 minutes of my life about someone trying to get an erection that I don't even know why YouTube was actually putting that on in the first place. Obviously, because it was a Humping Pillows video. So obviously, they're trying to put something of reference on there. So I don't understand it. The whole YouTube land is just, I don't know. It's absolutely crazy. But yeah, I have an idea I want to do. And I think this idea will skyrocket me into YouTube fame. I mean, it can't do much, right? It's a parody thing, too. So technically, the Free Use Act, they can't pull that shit on me, and they can't pull copyright off a parody because you have the Free Use Act of 1976. So they cannot. But in some situations, you don't get monetized for it. But if you're making a parody of someone or you're making a figment of your imagination, then they can't really pull any significant So I just had a brainstorm, and I really should have did this a year ago. Why didn't I think of this last year? I just happened to think of this today. I was thinking of ideas. I started writing ideas down. The only reason why I can't do it on this web, the reason I don't want to do it is because it's got the P word attached to it. Or it might have the P word attached to it. The one that Scotty doesn't want to do. The one that most YouTubers don't want to talk about. It's got that word attached to it. And I don't want that stigma on my channel. So I figure the best thing to do is to make another YouTube, branch it out, make another one, start a new on that one, while keeping this one. Start anew, build it up, because obviously I've wasted 3.5 years on this nonsense. I'm never going to go anywhere on this channel. I just do this one for
YouTubers, and then they copy your channel and they try to get the money instead. Somebody just posted a video about that recently, like within the last week. I can't remember who it was. Can't remember if it was a card guy or a coin guy. Might have been a coin guy. Was talking about that stuff. So I don't know. It is what it is. But yeah, I put out 2 or 3 videos yesterday and instantly dropped 10 subscribers just by putting out 2 short videos and then a long video. Like after I post this video, I'll probably lose another 5 or 10. YouTube just can't count. Maybe they're double checking. I don't know what the hell they're doing. I don't think they know what they're doing. That's just the obvious thing. I mean, when I used to do overnight chats, I used to get 40, 50 people in my chat. I had built it up where I was getting 300, 400 views a chat. And then some ass clown in his basement pulled off whatever miracle, and then, which is why I say YouTube doesn't give a rat's what about that content creators unless they're monetized. If you're monetized, that shit don't happen. They even did that shit to Murad. Murad was monetized and someone deleted his channel, but I never could figure out the secret of what Murad did. Rest in peace to him. I wish I would have had a chance to talk to him, to interview him. He was a nice guy, and he had channels, paranormal channels, YouTube and stuff. I really wanted to interview him. I just never got a chance to do it. He had a YouTube group with like 60,000 people. So, I mean, within like a month, 2 months, he got his channel back. He got monetized again. That was to happen to me, it would take me forever. I mean, I don't have that manpower. I don't have the know-how. I would get some of those people back. I wouldn't get everyone back. And then they got a few of these other people that they want me to go in their streams, but they never come into mine. And then they tell me, oh, I'm subscribed. Well, that's great. I'm glad you're subscribed. But you don't matter because you're not watching my content. So what's the point of you subscribing to my channel if you're not watching my content? So maybe I wish I would have asked Murad his secret. I just, people liked him. I don't know. There has to be a way. There has to be a way where, there has to be a legitimate way to get monetized that you don't cheat like the Filipino channels. You don't watch everything on 75 times speed. There legitimately has to have a way on that. I don't know. But yeah, this channel is pretty much dead in the water. It's never going to get monetized. I mean, unless somehow I get a viral video out there, and the chances of that are impossible. I haven't seen Bob in a while. I haven't seen Stacks in a while. So many people that used to support my channel just don't come anymore. And you always have to make new friends on YouTube. I mean, Steve Clark, I haven't seen him in months. I don't even know what happened to him. I hope he's doing all right. I understand people have their own lives. I get that. But, it's just crazy. But I want to do a collab with Scully. Scully's probably live on YouTube right now. So, after this, I'm probably going to end this in a couple of minutes. Ain't nobody on, really. It says one person. I'm not going to sit here and waste another 2 hours unless I got like 15 people in chat. And then, but Scully, I don't know if he's monetized yet, but he's pretty close. I'm going to do a collaboration with him. I just don't know what yet. He may do a reading in my name. He does the ASMR stuff. He reads books. The author that reads to you, he's a book guy. He reads novels. He wrote his own novels, a couple of novels. He don't live that far away. He's like a 45-minute drive. There's a couple other people I want to do collaborations with. I mean, just to get the ball rolling. You really only need one video. Of course, I'll collaborate with Twisted, obviously, on something. I'll let him do all the special effects because I don't know how to do any of that shit. I know Bob told me something about Filmora, but I guess I can learn about that shit. I don't know. I just have to get all these people back that used to be in my chat. I got to get stuff back in here a lot. I got to get, Steph's always here, but she's busy too. I got to get Stacks in here a lot. I got to get Bob back in here. I got to get Honey Tina says she's just lurking, but I don't ever see her. I don't see Amy anymore. There's so many people that I don't see in my chat anymore that just gone. If I can get them people back in here on a regular basis, I don't know. I got to go back to what I did before I got hacked. I had a formula for that. And then it just, obviously 12 to midnight till 3 a.m., you're going to get a lot. I can't do that formula anymore. Coming on later, it's hurt me. Earlier, it's hurt me. So I just don't have that formula anymore. Obviously, naming my chat 2022 chat number 15, 14, 12, 63. When I was naming the chat into the people number 100 and something, I was building up a fan base. Maybe I should go back. I don't want to go back to chatting to the people or chatting with the people because that's just starting over. And that died the night I got hacked. That died. That was getting 200 something views a night. And I think that's why I got hacked, because someone realized I was close and they were fucking around. And that just goes back to YouTube not giving a rat's ass about their content creators. That's all. They don't care about their content creators. I don't care what they say. They do not give a rat's ass about you unless you're monetized. Bottom line, if you're not making money for them, you don't matter. That's how I feel. It's my personal opinion, and that's just how it is. Scully's on right now, so I'm going to go to Scully's channel and just, listen to him talk about whatever he's talking about. And, I've been talking for 20 minutes. Ain't no one really responding. So maybe I'll do a video in the morning. I got to do my Coinstar video. Maybe I'll wake up early in the morning and do a early live stream for like a half an hour or something. I don't know yet. I plan these things. I used to do 4 chats a week. I'm lucky if I do 1 or 2 now. So I got to do something. I don't know. I got to prove my doubters wrong. All is not right in the world. So, maybe if I get Sarah on, then again, not many people watch her on YouTube, so that might be a moot point there. My unofficial sponsor, Doug Stack, ain't on here. See, a lot of people aren't on right now. If I can get those people back in the chat, get 10 or 12 people talking, do that for about an hour, get the ball rolling again. It takes up momentum. So anyway, I'm gonna end the stream. I appreciate y'all. I don't know. I got really nothing else to say right now. So y'all have a good night. I'll see you next time.